Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Brio back with another reaction video reacting to Do All Women Think the Same by Jubilee. Hey, women, do you guys all think the same? And men, do you think that all women think the same? Me, I don't really know. I'm just trying to see how they think. So, yeah, we gotta get into it, man.
I know how to change a tire.
I want to see what the somewhat agree is gonna say because I don't know if you can somewhat know how to change a tire. Um, I mean, I learned how to change a tire like literally a few months ago, so I feel like I'm kind of confident as far as how to change a tire. I only did it one time to look out. So I don't know. Let's see. But it seems fair enough. Like, you know, we got three people that go on agree, three people that go on disagree.
Like, I know like the step 1 through 5, but like to actually do it, I don't think I could like be confident enough to just do it, you know?
Yeah, I didn't know there were 5 steps anyway, so that's why I'm here. Like, no.
I have changed my tire multiple times.
Woo! Hey, you're doing a better job than I am, okay? I've only done it one time, so you're doing amazing.
Just shows that I'm not a great driver, but I learned myself, and I had to because I popped my tire a lot.
Boys and girls should be raised the same way.
Woo! That's kind of tough. I want to see.
There shouldn't be any difference in the fundamental life things that we all should know. And I think that if we were all raised the same, there wouldn't be pay differences. Like we'd all be on the same slate. So maybe I'll switch it to agree.
I actually don't want kids, but if I were to decide to do that, I would want them to grow up in that environment where there's no difference between you two. You don't have like a curfew that she doesn't have or vice versa.
I agree with you, but I also think that we have, like where we are now, we wish there was a perfect world. So we want to raise our kids and say, treat everyone the same. Yes, absolutely you treat everyone the same, but recognize that not everyone believes that way. Like if we teach our boys the responsibility that they have not taking advantage of someone when they've had too much to drink, I just think that there's an awareness that you have to teach boys being men and also girls like becoming women.
Now, that's where I was kind of like sus because it seemed like she was talking a lot about boys and men and stuff like that, and it wasn't seeming like she was really talking a lot about like females and things. You feel me? I feel like for me, should boys and girls be raised the same way? I think in a general sense, yes. There are of course differences and different things that you gotta teach a certain man that you wouldn't really talk to a certain woman about. You feel me? And then I feel like it's vice versa with that too. You feel me? But I think if we're speaking in a general sense, then I think boys and girls should definitely be, you know, raised the same way. But of course, there's got to be some type of difference that comes into play as well.
Every woman should be a feminist. 3, 2, 1.
You know what? Let me actually look up the word feminist. A person who supports feminism, relating to or something supporting feminism. How do you define feminism then? Feminism is this belief in full social, economic, and political equality for women. I mean, I definitely believe women deserve equality. I think that's extremely, extremely important. Let's see what they say though.
I just think that feminism in recent years have just become extreme.
Well, it's like the 60s. It's like if you're a feminist, then like you're anti-man.
That's
like
why,
what?
yeah.
Like, you know.
I don't think it should be anti-man. I think we should all be empowering men to support women too.
Right.
And bringing them into the conversation. And I think right now feminism is like, we don't need you, but we do.
I agree with that, but also I think that women have been put down for so long that we kind of need to go a little bit extreme in the opposite direction just so that we can come to the middle, because otherwise the men aren't going to meet us in the middle.
Oh, hold on. I have to go back. I have to go back and really absorb. Even what the last person said, Rachel, I gotta really absorb what she was talking about because I don't know. I don't know how I really feel about what she said. She was talking about you got to go all the way in the other direction in order for us to come in the middle. I might have to hear what she had to say again. I'm gonna have to replay that back.
Been put down for so long that we kind of need to go a little bit extreme in the opposite direction just so that we can come to the middle, because otherwise the men aren't going to meet us in the middle.
I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I don't think I don't think that's fully necessary, to be honest. And I really gotta watch what I say. But I think generally speaking, I feel like as a woman, it's definitely hard to get the equality that you guys seek because of other men and stuff. But I do also feel like, do you necessarily have to go all the way against to the point? If she's talking about being anti-man, and that's what she means about going in that opposite direction, I don't think that would be the best decision to make. If you're saying to go anti-men in order for men to be on your side, I think that's just really gonna create a bunch of controversy.
I believe abortion should be legal. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, here we go.
Hi, guys. I think it's circumstantial because I do believe there are instances where if the mother is going to be severely harmed by a birth, that is where abortion would be okay in my belief. And I think the exception also would be in the cases of rape. But all other circumstances where you made a choice, I'm pro-life. I think we all deserve a chance at life.
I think I might really agree with what she just said. Because even though I'm not for abortion at all, I mean it's very situational. Yeah, like if she got raped and then ended up getting pregnant, that's not her choice. She didn't choose for that to happen. That was something that was forced onto her. You feel me? So I feel like with abortion, or abortion should be legal because of those circumstantial things. But if it's anything based off of choice that you chose to sleep with somebody and then you ended up having a kid after that, then I would, in my opinion, it's just you got to stick with that because that was your choice. You know what you were getting yourself into. But I definitely agree with what she's saying.
So I definitely second that. I agree with that statement, but I feel like the heavy restrictions that are placed on it by our government, just dictating what we can do with our bodies, is really infuriating. And then seeing people who have kids and resent it for the rest of their lives and raising children that they never wanted, it's frustrating.
And so do you think that those parents that are struggling with raising their children, that they didn't have the option for adoption or other ways?
It depends. Like for a lot of cultures, adoption is not okay. So they would not be able to do that.
I don't mind strangers flirting with me. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, she was going over there. You should have seen her face when she first. Look at her face. She's like, no. Like, you can already tell. Like, the second I see her face, I was like, yeah, she definitely going over there. She about to go to the strongly disagree, bro.
3, 2, 1.
Tastefully is the word that comes to mind. Like, I enjoy a tasteful. You look fantastic.
She like them compliments, man. Hey, I'll give you them. You know what I'm saying? Brian will give you the compliments. Oh, you look lovely today. Oh, those earrings you got on, oh, they look amazing. They really compliment your skin really, really well. I love what you did with your hair. You cut it. You different with it. You're unique, and I like that about you. Hey, your boy Brian will hit you with that sauce. Hey, stop playing, man.
Right.
That's true. If it's wanted, it's fine, but then you can't mind read, how would you know? We've all had bad flirting experiences, but then I'm thinking there's a couple I've had where they're like, excuse me, I just want to let you know you're very beautiful, please have a nice day. And I'm like, okay, thank you. you know, and like something like that. That's like short and sweet, and there's no expectation. I think that's the thing.
I mean, and I'm from New York, so I'm just like automatically on autopilot. Like, don't talk to me, don't look at me. Like my whole life, you have the cat calls, but you have like the derogatory cat calls. If I don't look at you, if I don't speak to you, I'm a B. I'm all of these things. But it's like, but if I did give you the time of day, then what would I be?
This how they really be like. Hey yo, Sade. Hey yo, Sade. Hey girl, I know you hear me talk to you. Little fine stuff. Look at the way she walk. Hey yo, Sade. Hey, I know you hear me talking to you, alright? Hey, that's why nobody don't like you anyways. You ain't even all that cute anyways. That's wild to me, bro. Cause how you gonna be sitting there calling somebody cute? You really catcalling them, meaning you're trying to get their attention, but you proceed, and the fact that she's not even showing you any attention, you proceed to say that, oh, you're not even all that anyways. That's wild to me. Why would you? What's the purpose of you doing that? You look like the clown. You know what I'm saying? You really look the one that's looking like the clown.
I support the MeToo movement.
Well, at the heart of it, I think that the MeToo movement is about women that have been in situations, whether it's work or personal, where they haven't been in a safe space to speak up or share. And the burden that's on us to protect men or other people by not speaking what has happened to us is actually, can be like PTSD. It's like traumatic to your system. Like I experienced going through being sexually harassed, and this happened in 2013, and I still have never come out about it.
Statistically speaking, like the number of women who are raped, there's exponentially more than who actually report it. So when I think about the Me Too movement, like there's strength in numbers. You know, when it started, I was like, I don't know if I want to post about this. I don't know how I feel, but what it did do was it gave me the strength to actually share with someone else.
I'm realizing as everyone's talking, like the reason I'm not in that line is because when Me Too was a big movement, I didn't have the strength or courage to be a part of it. So in my mind, it's like still there of like, if I didn't have the courage to be a part of the movement, and I still don't have the courage to stand in that line, because that's almost admitting that I've had like multiple things happen, you know?
And so you're representing all the other women that feel the same way. And so they see you and they relate to you on that. So you're helping other women by saying that.
Yeah.
Man, I think it's really wild, like how much, you know, women gotta go through and stuff, bro. Like just dealing with a whole bunch of, you know, different things from guys, and they already got to deal with like pregnancy and all that. And you may call me simps in the comment section. I don't really care about none of that. I don't care about none of that. But look, it's like, you know, women go through so much, and I'm huge on huge on women. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very, very big women. You know, I just love women a lot. You feel me? So it's like with everything that they got going on, I just feel like for us men, you feel me? For us men, the least that we could do is be right there for all women, man. Support our women. Because at the end of the day, they just want to be supported. You feel me?
I believe the world would be better if it were run by women. 3, 2, 1.
How is that any different than saying I believe that the world would be better if it were run by men? Like if we're gonna say that on this token, we get that on that token, that's not even balanced at all.
Right.
I think
Talk! Yeah, let them know. Say, let them know.
I think what my thought process is in the current state that we're in right now, then I think that it would be once we get to the place where we are able to raise our children the same way, and like women aren't afraid to like go outside, and like guys don't have like toxic masculinity, then it's like anybody can run the country, and like it's all going to be the same because we're all raised the same. But I think for right now in the place that we're in, I think women have a better understanding of that.
But I think it's hard because when you have little boys that are growing up that are just not even accountable, or nor should they be, for things that men, their fathers might have done, or their grandfathers, and then saying like women should be running the world. It's the same thing where how is that different than in the 1950s, 7-year-old little girls were told men should be in positions of power.
Maybe if we had more women in leadership, in C-suite, in Congress, like if we had more women in leadership, period, it doesn't have to be running the world maybe, but if we just had more women and women of color, different backgrounds. Like if we had more diversity in general in leadership around the world, it would be a better place.
That's why I chose this one too, because I don't think it should be one or the other. I definitely think that when it's only man-run, they're missing the rest of society. You can't really operate the world or any government or leadership if you're not embracing the second half of society.
I think the problem with what some people think feminism is that you have to bring people down in order to raise people up, but you don't have to do that. Like you can raise women up to be in positions of power without pushing men down. And I think that that is a misconception with feminism.
I think I really like this video. You know, I really like this video. Do all women think the same? I think in this particular scenario, even though someone on disagree, slightly disagree, or even strongly agree, I feel like for the most part, they all had like around the same mindset and really had a certain end goal of what they wanted. You feel me? I think I really got a good little insight on this video. And yeah, bro, it was really, really good. I enjoyed it. I learned a little bit. So, hey, man, that's all for this video, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you really enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like and then subscribe to the channel. Because if you guys like it, I will post more content like this. For me, all you got to do is just let me know. That's all for this video, man. It's your boy, Brio. I'm out this thing. Cut no cap.